We disassembled the water tank, which was here because it was too high. It was like this high. And the water filling on the outside is like this high. So we decided that we will buy biggest water tank that we can fit here. Let's say it's a tight fit. We have been disassembling the whole kitchen again, so we can fit this inside. Yes, finally we got the spare parts that we needed for installing the water system. So the filling is gonna come here and much lower than it was before. And outside, when this camper is in top of the car, you have to lift it on the 1.7 meter height, the water tank. That's impossible. So now we can actually lower it half a meter. So here comes the filling, and it comes straight through that wall. In total I have to do 4 holes in top of the water tank. One for filling, one for air when you are filling it, and this is also the overfill pipe that goes also outside, because when you buy these kind of filling adapters on the wall, it comes with the 40 millimeter filling hose and also the air hose or overfill hose, whatever you want to call them. Also that, and this goes to our water system. So the pump connects here to the pipe, and also we need electricity for the immersion pump. So 4 holes in total.
Oh my god, we have a hole in the wall! More holes. Always scary, always exciting.
We have a water! Yes, water system is totally installed. Everything here. So we have the pump outlet, the pump wires, then we have the filling from the outside, which was the scariest part, and also where you can get air when you are filling or overfill. Yeah. But not everything is installed. So we have still installed the sewage. It's not yet here. We need some adapter in beneath here, and only place that I could find for 1.5 inch end cap. It was Germany and Poland. So in Finland you couldn't actually find 1.5 inch end caps here. So we could get our sewage. So I ordered it from Germany. But otherwise water is ready. So it's good feeling to have running water just taking out of the tap, and we can fill up the tank. It's 80 liters of water here. We had 110 liters in a van, but we will have 30 liters of water in the car compartment when we are traveling. So we have same amount of water, 110 liters. Big fridge and big water tank. Those are our things that we want to use the weight. Yeah, most important part. We can be in nature for so much longer because we have so much more drinking water. Yeah, the Roman boiler. This is the gas boiler that will heat our water inside of the van, because it's not feasible to heat water with anything else. Gas is good. Thermopore has one weakness. It's these flimsy plastic connectors on the outlets. So I cut the pipes a little bit shorter and bought real compressor fittings. So it will never ever leak after this modification. Yeah, I have to just test the boiler before we install it. Has it actually been frozen? Because if you froze these boilers, they will crack, and yeah, all the water goes inside of your camper. So after fitting the compressor fittings, I will also test it out here outside before we install it inside. What's in there?
Wow.
Good news! The boiler is full of water and it's not leaking. What a way of spending lunch. Grilling some good steaks in a live fire and then heading back to work. Best life ever. This is starting to be the last stretch of the van build. We have done a lot of work. The work that we have to do is smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Then it's just a little bit like painting some small things. But one big thing is still uninstalled. Is this Skylight. Yeah, the old Skylight, it had a fan and you couldn't see through it, so it was really dark inside, and we want to be in light environment. So we need bigger Skylight. We found a great deal on MIDI Heki Skylight in internet, over half the price, I think minus 60 or 65%. So we bought it. There is also substitute skylights like from Carpest and what was the other brand, but they are basically 400 euros and 350 euros when MIDI Heki is 800 euros. So we got a good deal on the same price as a Carpest, so we bought MIDI Heki. We had MIDI Heki in our van, so we know that it's really good window and it's big and gives a lot of light inside. But we have to just install it. There's a 40 by 40 hole at the moment in the roof, so we have to extend it to 15 to 70 so we can fit this window there, and yeah, it should be quite straightforward, just making the hole and that's it, and put the window there and lots of putul. Yeah, let there be light. Now we have a hole on our roof, and I'm just making it a little bit bigger. Yeah, old putuls again from 20 years ago, and they are hard as can be. Lots of bees this time of year. Okay, upper part is now sawed, so because the insulation is so thick that we have to cut it twice. So once on this side and the other from the beneath, because this saw has just a 3 centimeter poking saw. So yeah, it's a big hole, but hopefully it gets us a lot of more sun inside, so it's not that dark. It was like a basement before, so we hope that it will be much more lighter. confidence level making holes to your roof 1000, and amount of sawdust in your mouth 1000. Se tuli sille päin, että avautuu tonne.
Avautuu pikkupäin.
Joo.
Onko se sun mielestä järkevämpi?
Joo.
Yes.
Onko se koulussa kohille?
Oota. Epautti. Näin. Oota. Ei, älä paina. Täältä on ihan liikaa. Oota. Nyt.
Yay! It's a rough ride and the most satisfying moment of all. No, I'm not doing it yet. But now we have put the putul in there and it's sealed. And now we're gonna go work some inside job. There is some connection pieces that we have to connect to the skylight. Now when it's white, well, it was on discount. I was thinking about black. It would fit better there. But maybe we paint it someday or something. But now it's white because it was on sale. Ta-da! Let there be light. So much better. So much better. We have also the insect nets and the darkness blind. Yeah. This is way better than the fan because it is so much larger. When we open the window, there's so much more breeze inside when you open the window rather than using some fan. I know there's lots of people that like the Vantastic fan, but it's dark with that
Max fan.
Max fan, yeah. But they are dark because the fan itself is blocking the air, the light, and with this you can get the same amount of air inside. Yeah. It's ready. It was easy. So I don't know what I can say. It's easy to install. Just use putul. Then it's easy. Also, this was the 6th window that has leaked. Oh, 7th window that has leaked in this camper in the past. Yeah, 20-year-old camper. Every 10 years, change every putul that you have in your camper to make sure that you don't get a wet camper like us. Yeah, this skylight has actually leaked someday. I don't know when, but it's just a minor damage here, and we cut this sized hole so we don't have to replace the wood. Yeah. Again, living proof. Change your putuls every 10 years. Yes, last day of painting. I'm just giving the last third coat on the right side of the roof and then it's done. I think we used something like 4 liters of metal roof paint to paint the whole camper. Yeah, this has been good. I like the color, I like how it looks, and I like that we can fix the paint on the road. So if there comes a scratch, we just take a hint of paint, paint it over, and it's good as new. Doing painting with the 2 component paints and with the lacquer on top of it, it's always that you have to grind, and then you have to paint, and then you have to grind, and then you have to shine, and it's a whole lot of work. With this, you just take the sponge and that's it, it's done. It's an off-road vehicle, so it needs to be driven in off-road situations, and yeah, the paint always takes a beating, always. Horseflies. Go away. Lots of horseflies, but we love to come here in the morning time to drink the coffee outside and usually make a breakfast. So today we are making avocado toasts. Aivar avocado toasts. I love this large pan when you can actually make whole food at the same time. Yeah, this has been our kitchen for a couple of weeks, and maybe it's something that we actually cannot learn to make food inside of the camper because there wasn't gas there last week. Now there is, and still we are here making food. But food always tastes better when you are outside. And we made one mistake, huge mistake. We don't have any olive oil left. So we are using oil that is available here on this country. That is seed oil, but still it works. Not that good as olive oil to make food, but it's quite okay. I think 4 eggs and 6 toasts will keep the hunger away for whole day. So when we are making again progress in the camper, yeah, we are making progress every day. Sometimes it's small things, sometimes it's large things. Today our friend is coming here, so I think today we are not making any progress, or if we do, it's just a small progress. No wind at all, so there's a lot of bugs. Horseflies, mosquitoes, and lots of... What are those? Mikä on ampiainen? Wasps. And lots of wasps. I don't know why, but this summer has been summer of wasps. Every place is full of them. I don't know why. It's a good thing that all those pollinators are still alive. Good weather, good food.